This podcast is part of the Podcast Network. Podcasts for Brian O'Driscoll.
O'Driscoll at pace. Brian O'Driscoll. Brilliant.
You can go your role play. Go your role play. You can call it another lonely day. Another lonely day. You can go your role play. Go your role play. Role play. I need complete silence while I get into character.
Okay, we're not doing the characters yet.
I need complete silence.
This is the
I need complete silence.
Fine, I will give you complete silence, but you said to get into character, and we're not doing characters at the start. We just talk. Can we just talk?
It's a bit from 22 Jump Street, I want to say. 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street. Good, like? Are they good? I would say good. I would say they made me laugh a lot back in the day.
Do you know what? I would agree, except I cannot remember a single thing about either of them. No,
my name is Jeff.
That was the one thing.
Also,
which isn't funny, by the way.
Isn't.
It's the kind of thing you think it's funny when you're like 14.
But that was such a meme at the time. But do you remember what I do think is still funny is the slam poetry part where he's up there doing slam poetry and he's like,
I vaguely remember this, but I can't remember the details.
There's like I just remember like he goes for some reason Julia Roberts, Julia Rob hurts.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's funny.
And that's good.
Is it Jonah Hill?
Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
But I hear he's a bad guy as well, is he?
He's Boner Pill.
That's what I call him these days because apparently he's a bad guy. But
look, not that there's anything wrong with taking boner pills if that's what you need.
You know, some people. Hey,
some
thank
people
you.
need that. I've got some as well for you on your way out.
I know. I've been taking them when you haven't been looking.
Yeah.
Camera pan down.
Can we do that? To your flaccid penis because you haven't taken your boner pills yet.
Camera pan up.
Pan out.
Pan
off. Pan off.
What name a good comedy that's come out in the last 15 years?
Bottoms. Have you seen that?
Bottoms is good, yeah.
Bottoms
is good.
So funny.
Rachel Sennett. She's unbelievable. Like, did you watch I Love LA?
We haven't finished it.
I love it. I think it's actually class.
Yeah.
She's
Jordan Firstman. I love Jordan Firstman. Plays himself, I'm realizing, in everything, but he's very funny. He's the gay friend.
Oh my God, he's brilliant.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. And Forrest Whitaker's daughter's in it, and Elijah Wood is in it for an episode.
Tree Whitaker, is it?
You are a dirty boy.
Woods
Whitaker.
Woods, but I would think a Woods is bigger than a Forrest.
Woods is bigger than.
Not that a child can outgrow their parent, and perhaps she will.
Perhaps, but Forrest Whitaker is a legend in the industry.
Oscar winner, I want to say.
I believe so.
Yeah.
But
since she's gone into
Did he win an Oscar? Did he win an Oscar for? Is it The King of Scotland or something?
Yeah, The Last King of Scotland.
The Last King of Scotland with James McAvoy.
And she's gone into acting, so I guess you could say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
And that's the sort of comedy genius you can expect from Role Play, the podcast where we play roles with me, Ryan Carrick.
And me, Simon Hennessy. It was the comedy that was missing from me in last episode, because as you recall,
you were sick as a dog.
I was sick as a dog. And you know what? My cough hasn't quite cleared up.
But it's kind of subsided a little bit.
It's subsided a little bit, and my energy is a little higher. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to be hilarious.
And you can tell there's a nice energy in here.
Things feel good.
I like it.
Maybe we can finally talk about how we feel about each other.
Yeah, I like you. Like, we're good pals.
Yeah.
And I think we work well together.
Okay.
I think we complement each other.
Me too.
Well enough, yeah.
Let me say this. I'm really glad you went first. Okay. And I agree.
All right, perfect. I want to congratulate you on selling out a show with a friend of the podcast.
You're a fucking sellout. Don't call me a sellout. You're a sellout.
No, I just mean in terms of you selling out your show. You announced a show.
Right. Yeah.
Why are you calling me a sellout?
I'm not.
You got very defensive there when I said that you sold out a show that you.
I was kidding. you remember a couple of moments ago we said there was a great energy? Let's get back to that.
Okay.
And you were congratulating me?
Yeah.
Let's pick up from there.
Okay. Perfect. You announced a show in London with Rachel Galvin, friend of not the pod, but maybe you and a little bit me.
Yeah, I would say friend of us both. The pod nearly stopped the show from happening because obviously, like most people in the comedy community, she's got a lot of issues with it. But.
She would be an enemy of the pod.
Yeah, but we won't hold that against her because if we held that against people, we'd be holding a lot against a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of enemies of the pod, and that does not have any effect on our own personal friendships with these people.
No. We get on great with them. The podcast gets on poorly with them.
Yeah, like you might have, who can we name drop? You might have the likes of, I don't know, Killian Sunderman, arch nemesis of the pod.
Biggest
friend,
enemy.
like friend of mine. Like,
yeah. We've worked with him. We get on with him. Lovely guy.
Yeah, Justine Stafford.
Yeah.
Like adversary of this podcast.
Big time.
But pal, like a pal of mine.
Yeah. Good mate. Yeah.
In the industry, yeah.
Anyway, now that we've given 5 minutes again to everybody who hates the pod, thank you very much. Yes.
I didn't say it.
Huh?
I didn't say. Did I say congratulations?
You didn't finish. You started congratulating me.
Okay, well, congratulations on selling out and also selling out your show.
Oh,
that's great. Did you announce a second time that day?
We did. We announced it today. We announced the second show today. Recording by the time this comes out will have been several days ago. Hopefully that will have sold out as well.
Great.
But yeah, it's over in London on the 12th of March. We're doing 2 shows now in the same night because the first one sold out.
God, that's
in
great.
a day. Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's exciting. It's nice. It's my first split bill.
Yeah.
So it's fun it kind of takes the pressure off, you know?
Yeah.
And she's very funny. Oh,
so split bill. Now, how does that work logistically? Do you
Shit
do
bill? I hope not. I'm not going to do that joke on the night, by the way. So if anybody hears
that's an exclusive.
If there's still tickets left for the second show and you heard that joke and it put you off going, just remind at ease.
Disregard it. Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
But do you do an hour? Or not an hour. Do you do half an hour and she does a half an hour?
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I I'm going to go first, and then if I think of anything else good, or if I'm on a roll, I'll just eat into her time. No big deal.
Yeah, probably throw me on the bill. I'll just do her half.
Do. Or if things are going badly for me, I might wrap up early because Rachel's really, really good and very popular. So definitely, she can handle being thrown an extra 15 minutes.
Yeah.
25 minutes if my first 5 is a stinker. So
fair play to her because she had like a meteoric rise in my eyes. Maybe she, because I only became aware of her maybe like about a year and a half ago, and she was selling out the Ambassador. Like,
yeah, pretty crazy.
So fair play to Rachel, and maybe give the pod a go at some stage and stop hating on it.
Yeah,
publicly.
Yeah,
stop.
I mean, I don't want to be too confrontational with Rachel, given that we have this show together coming up. But lay off the pod.
Yeah, just lay off, man.
Just leave it be.
Well, that's great. I suppose you're probably wondering about me now.
Yes, I am wondering about you. You have some shows coming up.
I do. Well, I should really have these ready to go on hand.
Yeah, this is now the second week in a row I've asked you, and you have.
Well, I do. I've been doing a lot more stand up lately, which has been great. Doing comedy clubs and stuff, and I'm also opening for my hero Tony Cantwell on a few of his dates in his tour.
That's very exciting.
So I believe Blanchardstown, Vicar Street, and Dunleary. And I will get those dates for the end of this podcast recording. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So keep an eye out for that. If you fancy going to that, that'll be great crack.
That's very exciting. I actually didn't know that.
Did I say it? I don't know if I've been announced in the posters. Maybe this is an exclusive, but I got a shout a couple of weeks ago to do a few dates, and I was delighted because that is a dream come true. I believe, Tony Cantwell was the reason I started making videos, I want to say.
Aww.
Yeah, which is so it's really a full circle moment. So I'm really looking forward to those, and then being able to do Vicar Street is ridiculous. So happy out. Yeah,
amazing.
So I'll get those dates for the end of this podcast. So keep listening out.
Get those dates, and all I will add to that is very exciting. Hope they go great. All I will say is, Tony, just give the pod a go.
Just give it a go.
Give it a go. You know,
you may even enjoy some of it.
You never know. And even if you don't, just because you don't enjoy something doesn't mean you have to actively hate it. You know? So that's...
And stop posting hateful things about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's for everyone.
Yeah.
I would say he's far from the worst on that regard.
No, certainly not. There's some very vocal people. We
need to rein in this bit. I feel like we've now spent a lot of the last couple of episodes leaning hard into this imagined hatred from multiple people in comedy.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Radioactive.
Roleplayoactive.
Does work.
Yeah.
We've done worse. Yeah.
We have done way worse. I have chosen way worse. I picked the one this week though, and it was pretty good.
Perfect. And I'm shocked that we didn't use it before.
Yeah, pretty well.
But speaking of doing worse, we're about to do better because we're going to play some roles today. And because that's pretty much the podcast. We'll play some roles, and I believe who's going first?
Me,
you. Yeah, I think it is you.
It's you.
It's always
and me.
Moving at the speed of light into the role play. There you go.
We need to stop giving these away so cheaply.
Yeah, I know.
There's so many songs. We're going to run out eventually.
But I suppose maybe before we play roles, we should maybe get a word from our sponsor.
Let's get a word from our mother flipping sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here's our sponsor right now. Tired of getting places quickly? Do you enjoy taking 3 hours to get from Liffey Valley to the Red Cow? Do you like sitting in your car for ages and ages?
Then you'll love the M50, Ireland's longest car park.
Why rush home to your family when you can spend quality time with a load of other depressed people in the cars beside you?
On the M50, you won't just commute. You'll see how slow soil creep moves because that's the speed you'll be moving. There are some lads who are still on the M50 since 2019.
Experience the thrill of moving at speeds previously reserved for little snails. Marvel at the sea of red brake lights stretching majestically from Blanchardstown to Ballantyre.
Use the code M5050 for minus 50% off your next order of M50.
The M50. It's not traffic. It's where dreams are made. Welcome back to Roleplay with me, Ryan Carrick. Today we're joined by a very, very special guest, a very famous author from the 1800s. Who created, I suppose, the concept of an unreliable narrator, an unlikable female protagonist, and other such things. Really influential author. But unfortunately, she died many, many years ago. So today we are joined by her ghost. It is the ghost of Emily Brontë, Emily Hauntë.
Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Emily.
I'm Emily Hauntë.
Yeah, so...
The ghost of Emily Brontë.
Yeah. So I just want to...
So, do you see what
100%.
I'm doing there?
100%.
Haunt is sort of something that a ghost would do.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
No, I'm absolutely here for that, but I do have a question. Did...
Haunté rhymes with Brontë, sort of.
I can't do that. I can't roll my tongue like Brontë. Why can't I? Brontë.
You've learned a new skill just there.
I am a big fan of your literature. Did you change your... when you die, does your name automatic... I didn't know ghosts clear their throats.
Well, you're learning lots of new things.
Brilliant.
Today.
And I do. I'm dying to get into it with you, but I just want to ask you when you
don't ghost me.
Well, I'm about to ask you some questions. I'm not going to ghost you.
Okay, just to make sure you do.
I think you're just trying to shoehorn in puns there. But I was going to ask, when you die, do you automatically get a surname that has to do with ghosts and death, or is that something when you were rebranding or coming back out into the public eye, that is something you led with?
So I'm not entirely sure how it works for other ghosts. Yeah. I just know that for me...
You're a horse.
Well, Emily Brontë, she lived in the countryside, and there were many...
moors?
On the moors.
You're a cow.
There were many horses and whores in her area. So, she probably had experience with those.
So...
I'm called Emily Hauntë because it rhymes with Emily Brontë.
And you're a ghost.
And I'm a ghost.
I know that, but I was asking when that became the case, but it's just for the purpose of this,
so
okay?
So, if Brontë, Hauntë would be the direct, but haunt, it's more haunt.
Hauntë.
So it doesn't
Brontë.
quite rhyme,
Yeah.
Ryan, but it sort of does. So it works for me. As for other ghosts, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it could be they could use a different sort of approach to it. I understand that.
Yes.
I suppose you were dead many years. You're dead since 1848.
Yes.
You know, which is a long time. You know, maybe not in ghost years. Maybe it's a click of. But I just want to ask you. I just want to ask you.
Nailed it. Nailed that one.
Smooth.
Oh,
I just want to ask
you.
you.
Are you a ghost yourself?
No, I just like what you're all about. But I just want to ask you, where have you been? What have you been up to since 1848, since your death?
I've been wandering the misty moors of Emily Bronte's childhood, lost to the fog and the mist of the British countryside, the cold, the encroaching air, the horrible dark, ever expanding moors. And I did a little bit of time in Ayia Napa.
Right, the Greek island.
Yeah,
Ayia Napa. How did you get there?
yeah. Ryanair.
Ryanair.
Yeah. It's cheap. The cheap.
It is cheap. It is the cheaper
airline.
option. Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you?
I wouldn't mind haunting Michael O'Leary though. Some of his
Ideas and
Yeah.
cost-cutting measures.
the things they pull with bags and legroom and
Right.
not so much of an issue for me. I'm a ghost. I can sort of
Yeah.
kind of do my own thing.
Don't worry, we're no stranger to Michael Leary and Ryanair and his policies on this podcast. But
I believe you had Jer Port on a previous episode who.
you're obviously a big fan.
Yes, well, as a ghost, I've got to fill the hours somehow. And
We did have Jerry Port on. Yeah, good lad. I suppose why did you go to Ayia Napa?
Well, it just, seemed like a fun place to go. Get a good night out, and then maybe you can.
So you would go on nights out.
Yeah.
How do nights out in 2026 or what year were you in Ayia Napa?
2024.
So what does a night out in
Summer
2024?
2024, yeah.
What is a night out in
2024.
Yes. What is a night out in 2024? How does that compare to 1847 or whatever?
Let me tell you, Ryan, it was deadly.
Brilliant.
I had so much to drink, I nearly died on my hole.
Died on your hole.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But tell me this. After Ayia Napa then, or even before Ayia Napa, just tell me something you fucking did, like, as a ghost.
I just kind of, I sort of had fun. Let me tell you, being a ghost, it can be tricky because you don't have the same sense of purpose that you might have.
Okay,
as a
elaborate on that,
purpose.
please. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Well, you sort of feel as if you're untethered, unmoored from the world, and I did a lot of time floating around and not really knowing what to do with myself, but something drew me out of my exile.
Oh, what was
To
that?
Ayia Napa.
Okay, tell me about that. What drew you out?
News reached me of a film adaptation of my classic, beloved, solitary novel, Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights, it's clear. It's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home. And I had come home to see this film. And I knew I had to come because once I found out who was making the film, I said, this is going to be the finest adaptation of my work ever seen. Who better to adapt Wuthering Heights than Emerald Fennell?
Were you a fan of Saltburn?
Oh, let me tell you, once I saw that it was the woman who got Barry Keoghan to drink cum out of a bathtub, adapting my dense, complex, emotional literary work, I said, here we fucking go.
Okay, so you were excited at the
I
news.
couldn't have been more excited, and I was proven so right when I saw the film.
Oh, you enjoyed it, yeah? Because it has been quite divisive.
It has been quite divisive, but you see, Emerald Fennell was the first person to truly understand what Wuthering Heights was all about. For years, many people have considered it the story of two irredeemable individuals redeemed only by the deep love they have for one another, but that love being tainted by the repression of their time, by differences in class and race, being driven apart by their own cruel nature so much as anything, but their souls bound together eternally, even beyond the death of Cathy, Heathcliff forced to suffer, but make those around him suffer. And this incredible, tragic love story. That's what everybody thought it was about.
So you're saying that it wasn't about the way you described it, because that was very detailed, a very detailed explanation of what the synopsis would be of that story.
But that's not it. And Emerald Fennell was the first to truly understand that it was about two hot Australians fucking.
Two Australians, in this case, Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie.
Getting the fuck on. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. You very modern speak, Emily Hauntë.
Well, I've been... You
have
know,
been knocking about...
I've done away with my long prose, my rich language explaining the depths of feeling, and I've embraced more of an Emerald Fennell style of fuck.
So now you're saying things like get the fuck
on, yeah. And to all of those people saying that, in the book, Cathy was a 16-year-old girl as opposed to a 35-year-old Australian woman, and in the book, Heathcliff was black as opposed to a white Australian man. To them I say this: get your fuck on.
Okay, so that's your solution to most things.
Yeah.
We've just a minute or so left. I just want to ask you very quickly, what is next for Emily Hauntë?
So I've been inspired by Emerald Fennell to re-embrace my great literary work. Her example of taking something beautiful and perfect and turning it into smut has inspired me to further take the beauty that is Wuthering Heights and just cash in and sell out hard. So we're going to be launching the WHCU, the Wuthering Heights Cinematic Universe. Yes. Yeah. Some exciting projects on the way. Wuthering Fights. So that's Heathcliff versus Godzilla.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Making a few quid.
That's coming up. Wuthering Heist.
Okay, a heist movie, kind of like a...
It's sort of like an Ocean's 11 thing, but with Cathy and Heathcliff and Earnshaw and Nellie Dean but also, Brad Pitt maybe and George Clooney and some of the guys from Ocean's 11.
Yes.
And Cathy, exclusive, is going to be in the next Avengers.
She's going to be in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, whatever it's called. It's
called Avengers Doomsday.
Yep. She's going to be...
Robert Downey Jr. is playing Dr. Doom.
Not anymore.
Cathy.
No, Heathcliff is playing Dr. Doom. Cathy is, as herself, one of the fucking spandex, one of the Avengers, whatever.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man. Wonder Woman.
She's in... she'll be the Justice League. And is that it? Yeah. You could do Scuttering
Jacob Elordi will be playing Black Panther.
That's pretty good. Scuttering Shites.
Yeah, we might do that. We're going to do anything. Basically,
that one's mine, though.
Yeah, okay. We can sign you on as a creative consultant.
I like that, yeah.
But just be warned, working on projects like these, it could be the death of you.
Because of the stress. But now I'm open to trying new things.
Drugs.
Okay. Well, look, thank you so much, Emily Hauntë, for coming on and chatting about what you've been up to since 1848, your death in 1848, and I suppose what's next for you, and giving us your thoughts on the new Wuthering Heights film.
Yes, so excited. Throw away the book. Don't bother reading that classic masterpiece. Just enjoy two hot Aussies getting the fuck on.
Thank you.
Other podcasts on the Podcast Network include Young Hot Tries, Dricko Mode by Travis Scott, which is more of a song or whatever, but your look, and the one you're listening to right now. Welcome back to Roleplay Remix. No big deal. We are joined today on the podcast by a very special guest. It is the Minister for Culture, here to tell us a little bit about an exciting new initiative of the governments, of the departments. Please welcome Minister Noel Craic.
Noel, how the hell are you?
Rock on, Simon. Thank you for having me here. 6-7.
Nice, yeah.
Good to be here on Roleplay. A bit of media that really cuts through to a younger crowd, and people enjoy it and they listen to it, and it's creative.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Which, at the Ministry of Culture, we are all about creativity and arts, and also having the crack as a young person. Simon.
Yeah, makes sense. And glad you enjoyed the podcast. We're all about those things too. And your new initiative, Minister Noel, is also kind of all about having the crack too, while bringing in those elements of creativity and culture. So why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Sometimes I get a bit tongue-tied too, Simon.
Sorry, I'm just nervous being in the presence of a
great politician like me,
Government
Noel
Minister.
Craic, Minister for Culture. So you're asking me about the culture card, a very, very exciting initiative that we've brought in the Ministry of Culture. See what I mean?
So, yeah,
Simon?
you do.
Sometimes it can happen.
I feel a little bit like you planned that one though, because you said moments before sometimes I get tongue-tied, and then you got tongue-tied suspiciously quickly afterwards.
Shut your mouth. So what we've done is we have introduced the culture card, a brand new initiative that will help young people access more culture and more events across Ireland going forward. So with the culture card, we will be providing €100 preloaded onto the culture card once a person turns 18. So every 18-year-old, when they turn 18, they will have access to this culture card, which is €100 that they can spend on cultural events, live sporting events, musical events, and things like that, which is something that we very much need in society today. It is an escape from the ever-looming presence of doom and bad things happening in the world. So this is a nice way for young people to escape that and enjoy themselves and have the crack.
Yeah, okay. True, I suppose. Got a little dark with it there at the end.
Don't forget that you can, when you turn 18, you will get preloaded culture card, €100 spending on cultural things.
Right, yeah, I'm 30. So,
if you were 18,
not when I turn 18.
Unfortunately, you are just outside the 18-year-old limit.
So it's just 18-year-olds?
When every person turns 18, they will have access to €100 on the preload onto the culture card.
No, right. No, but a lot of people have already turned 18 is what I'm getting.
Starting now.
Like right, just that second?
Right now.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, delayed. Now.
Okay. And just to clarify, because you've talked a lot about how it's people who turn 18. What about the people who are already 19 or 20 or older?
No. They can get fucked.
That's the official government policy. They can get fucked.
Read my lips, they get fucked.
Yeah, I don't need to read your lips. I can hear you saying it. So it's just for 18-year-olds, basically.
Once a person turns 18, they will have a culture card with €100 preload onto that card to access live and sporting events and other things as well.
Let's move past the 18-year-old thing because we're sort of repeating ourselves there. So it's an exciting initiative, Noel, I think it's fair to say. You're clearly excited about it.
I'm so excited about this brand new initiative, Culture Card, €100 preload, 18.
18, yeah, when you turn 18, which was started a moment ago.
Few moments ago,
after a brief delay. Some people have raised a few concerns about the Culture Card initiative because at a higher level, kind of an overview, it sounds great. You can spend it on concert, you can spend it on these things, but concerns have been raised about what exactly people are going to be spending this €100 on. You think 18-year-olds, nights out, handing them money to go off and spend on whatever they want? I think you can connect the dots there, know what I'm getting at. What do you say about these concerns?
Well, one thing I say YOLO. I use phrases like YOLO, so you know that I'm down to clown because I'm the Minister for Culture.
Slightly outdated. Nobody really says that anymore.
Hey, shut your mouth. So, I use words like YOLO, so you know I'm down to clown and have to crack with young people, even though I am in my 40s. But, let me tell you, people think that the children, well, no, they're not children, 18.
Mm-hmm. They were children very recently.
Very, very recently, but not anymore. They are 18 and now they have €100 preload on the culture card, which they can use to access sporting and live music events. But also, we have collaborated with dealers across the country to make sure that these young people have access to the best stuff on the market.
I'm going to stop you there.
As well as sporting and live music events and cultural events.
So you already said, yeah, we get it. Sporting, live, cultural events.
Let's not be around the bush here, Simon. When people go to these live music events, they're not just taking drink on board, they're taking other things on board. And we here at the government, we know that that's a hard reality that we must adapt to. And with that, we have collaborated with dealers to get our hands on some really seriously good gear. Like,
Okay, let me just clarify a few things here, Noel, because that's twice now you
drugs
said...
are culture.
So it is drugs. When you say dealers, you're talking about drug dealers. And when you say gear, you're talking about...
Let not be around the bush here.
Yeah, let's not beat around the bush. No, you're not really beating around
It's
the
for
bush.
drugs.
Drugs, yeah. Okay. So you're... this is the government, your department, are collaborating with drug dealers to ensure that 18-year-olds can spend free government money on the best drugs on the market, you said?
Taxpayers' expense.
At the taxpayers' expense.
Taxpayers are funding this.
No.
So, you know, your PAYE...
Yeah, that's a thing.
You
Pay as you earn.
Yeah, so you are on...
Pay as you E, by the sounds of things.
Well, you'll have to pay for the E, but you can pay with the €100 that's preloaded onto your culture card, and that is, you can do whatever you want with that. So you can get E, you can get K, you can get all the vitamins
All the
that
letters.
you want. All the letters, yeah. MD, MA,
Yeah.
and other things as well.
Noel, I am shocked.
Come on, oh, Maniac 2000.
Okay. Clearly you love this policy. You're very into this. I am shocked to hear this. I imagine a lot of our listeners will be shocked to hear this, that the government is actively encouraging unlawful behavior. The last I checked, buying and selling drugs was illegal. Consuming drugs like K, E, MDMA was illegal, and yet you're encouraging it? I mean, how dare you?
CK, coke and ketamine.
Okay, I thought like maybe Calvin Klein or Louis C.K.
Yeah, either or. But we are working with dealers across the country.
Yeah, we know that you're working with dealers. No, you're repeating yourself a lot, Noel, as you're saying this. I'm starting to get the sense that you yourself...
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I haven't even said.
A dirty lie.
I haven't even... Okay, again, I didn't say it, but I think you've given the game away, Noel.
I haven't touched drugs in a while.
How long is a while?
Time's it now?
I don't know. It's like 2:30, I'm going to say.
Closer to 3:30. But
Sorry,
I would say, so who's on drugs now, Simon? Don't even know the time.
Fine, sorry, I didn't check exactly what time it is. You're clearly on drugs, and you're advocating that the youth in the country go and spend their free €100 from the government.
I was a young person once, Simon. I know all about it.
Okay, and you're still taking drugs. You're no longer a young person. You're in your 40s.
Yeah,
as you
well,
said.
who do you think gives out the culture cards?
You.
Yeah.
Noel, you do.
So maybe I deserve
For
100
live sporting and music events.
and drugs.
And drugs.
Drugs are
Mostly
culture.
drugs by the sounds of things.
Well,
Noel.
sometimes they take drugs at sporting events. Anabolic steroids, ever heard of that? That's something you buy, €100 in your culture card.
That's more for kind of the competitors in the events. Furthermore, Noel, and I was a little bit sidetracked in bringing this up by the shocking revelation that you are actively encouraging drug use, but it seems like your crimes go a little further than that, because our research team here at Roleplay have uncovered some bizarre financial irregularities in this scheme. Would you like to take the chance to speak on this?
Name one person on your research team.
Ryan.
He's a baldy
Ryan.
cunt. He's a baldy cunt and he's a rat. Okay? Look,
He's great at research, though. You
Bring him out
wouldn't
here.
believe how good he is at research.
bring him out here. Bring him out here.
He's busy at the
He's
moment.
back researching, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you know, he might be onto something because I've been using... I'm sorry, Simon. I've been creating many 18-year-old identities and getting a lot of fake culture cards with €100 preloaded, and I've been using that to fund my drug habit. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was going to say, it makes sense because you're clearly on a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
How many, just out of interest, 18-year-old accounts have you created?
582. We'll do the math. Do the math now, Simon.
That's 58,200 euro.
Uh,
How much drugs are you taking, Noel?
Thank you for having me on, Simon. When you turn 18, you will be able to access the culture card with €100 preloaded onto your culture card when you turn 18. Access live sporting events and music events, and it'll be great fun. I've been Noel Craic, Minister for Culture. Haha. Come on, Maniac 2000. Let me hear you.
No crack, more like lots of crack. Cocaine. Sorry, not my best. I'm reeling from this shocking news.
Sorry, Simon.
Noel Craic, Minister for Culture, active encourager of youth drug habits and financial fraud. Thank you for joining us on Roleplay. Yeah.
Rock on 6-7, YOLO.
Yeah.
Fortnite skins.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Well, look.
Noel Craic.
Noel Craic, we can learn a lot from him, I think.
Well,
I'm in my 40s. I want to be like him.
Yeah, he's a good time.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have a lot of issues, but they're squares. You know what I mean?
Cool for me to be able to talk to Emily Hauntë, formerly Brontë.
Yeah.
One of the most influential writers of ever.
Yeah, well, Emily Brontë was. Emily Hauntë is just her ghost.
And she is a sellout.
She is a massive sellout.
Yeah.
And
It's mad that people can change when they die.
Yeah. Well, it's a big event like that.
Iron Apple will do that to you.
Yeah, that probably had a big part to play in it as well. She probably saw a lot of the kind of carry-on that is in Wuthering Heights, the movie.
At Iron Apple, yeah.
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 Well, look.
Yeah.
This podcast is called Roleplay, but it's spelled ROLL, which implies that we roll something.
Yeah.
We
Roll
also-
around.
We roll around the mud. Naked.
No
We've never
clothes.
done that before, but look.
Not yet.
If
We've
someone-
been to
if someone-
festivals which are muddy.
Yeah, that's true. If someone sent in a suggestion for a sketch or a role or something that involved rolling around in mud naked, we'd do it. Like,
We wouldn't reject it out of hand.
we put it on the dice.
We put it on the dice and let fate decide.
Yeah.
You know, we've got our new camera set up.
We're moving up in the world.
Yeah, mud is the next logical step.
Maybe we can get down and dirty in the world, and that could be in mud naked.
Yeah.
But I suppose, speaking of dice, it is time to roll the dice for this dice rolling segment.
Let's do it.
We have taken 6 suggestions of yours from our Instagram/email inbox, and we have corresponded them to sides of the dice. Blah, 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 blah.
We both have done it now. We both have, because I was tongue-tied earlier.
Well, I got tongue-tied earlier as Noel Craic, and it wasn't. I actually hadn't planned it. That actually
you
did
not?
happen. Yeah, you pointed it out, and it actually did happen. It's kind of a peek behind the curtain there.
Yeah. At our mistakes. At our unplanned mistakes.
No wonder everyone hates this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway,
More fool them.
yeah.
That's what I say.
But you guys love it. So we're going to roll the dice, and whatever it lands on, that is the scenario we're going to play. I think it's pretty straightforward.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
It being roll the dice.
All right.
3
Yeah.
was from
Fionn
in
Hannon.
an email from Fionn Hannon. Thank you, Fionn.
Oh, this was a lovely email actually to get from Fionn. And you
Yeah.
can send your emails to the roleplaypod@gmail.com.
We've included the whole email here, I see. Usually we just take the, for whatever reason, we've copied and pasted the whole thing. So let's read it.
Oh yeah, we copied and pasted this because we enjoyed the start of it.
Yeah, that's true. Will we
So
read
the-
it
yeah.
together?
Yeah, okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Ryan or
Simon. Big fan of the podcast. I'd love to hear a wedding crasher being found out and convincing the newlyweds that they do in fact know him/he was invited. Sound lads, keep it up. That's nice.
That is nice. It was very complimentary to us, which I appreciate. And I think what we liked was that he started at hello, Ryan or Simon.
And now we can confirm that it's both.
Yeah. We both have access to the email address. And you probably should have known that, Fionn Hannon. So grow up. I mean, thank you for your email, obviously, and your kind words, but also get a grip.
Get a grip.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Fionn. That's a really good suggestion.
It is.
All right.
And we're going to do it. Thank God we get a good suggestion instead of the usual crap. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. All of our suggestions have been great. From our role play. Should we have a name for listeners? Let's come up with one right now, organically, on the spot. 3, 2, 1.
Noel
Cunts.
plays.
Noel plays was better.
You call them cunts.
No. What?
You're not cunt. You're the best.
You're the greatest.
You're the best around. You're the best boys and girls around. Boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Actually, we never explained that in the pod. We'll do that next week.
Yeah.
You are not ready for the boys and girls situation that we have going on here.
Just you wait.
Anyway, let's play this. Do this thing.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. Woo! That's me going into character. I need to complete silence while I go into character.
Okay, for how long? Because we don't have that much time.
Or storage on our phones.
No. So let's...
Need complete silence.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Tonight, I'm gonna loving you tonight. Do me everything tonight. Woo, what a great wedding.
Hey,
That I was invited to. Hello.
how's it going?
Hey, it's the groom.
How's it going?
It's going good. Congratulations to you, Mr. Groom.
Groomsman.
Groomsman, yeah.
Johnny Groomsman is my name.
Johnny Groomsman is your name, the groom. And that's okay, even though the groomsman is
A different. Sorry, confusing me.
a different thing.
The
Yeah.
groomsman would be my pal, my buddy Greg.
Okay, yeah. And what's his second name?
Groom.
All right, okay.
Greg
So
Groom.
really confusing.
But do you know what? It'll be fine when it's his wedding and I'm his groomsman.
Well, assuming he asks you, you know.
Oh, God.
Sometimes some relationships are more important to one person than to the other.
That's true. He does have a few brothers that he's very close with, so it could be.
Yeah, might not go that way for you.
But if he does pick me, it will be fine. It'll be ideal.
Yeah,
because
pick me. Choose me.
Yeah.
Love me.
Love me, yeah.
Yeah.
But come here. Sorry, what's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
You want to know my name?
Yeah. What's your name?
I'll tell you.
Yeah, tell me.
Crash Bandicoot.
Your name is Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Like the cartoon character Crash Bandicoot.
No.
No, not like him.
No. I mean, yes, it is. It sounds similar, but different spelling.
Okay. So, but is it you named after Crash Bandicoot? I loved Crash Bandicoot as a kid. Like,
I don't. Why are we talking about this so much? Yeah, I'm not really into video game.
that's absolutely fine. But your name is Crash Bandicoot, and that's one of, I suppose, the most famous cartoon characters or game.
I'll tell you who
characters.
the most famous cartoon characters game in this room is tonight. It's the bride and the groom, Mr. and Mrs. Johnny Groomsman. Congratulations to you and to your beautiful wife.
Thank you, Crash. I appreciate that. I was over talking to Vanessa Groomsman. God, it's mad.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've called it out loud. Vanessa
Your
Groomsman.
wife, man, your wife.
Yeah, I know.
That's so
Wow.
exciting and amazing.
It's been such a magical day. But I was just talking to Vanessa, and we were kind of looking around, and we spotted yourself over here. Your amazing dance moves.
Oh, thank you. I like to groove and pop
Yeah.
and let it all hang out.
Yeah, no, I can see that for sure. But we were wondering, do you who do you know here at the wedding?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, of course. Sorry, the DJ just put on my favorite song. It distracted me. The Lady in the Red.
Great song. Yeah, Krista
is
Berg.
dancing. Oh, please. Cheeks and cheeks.
Yeah.
So, what were you saying?
I was just asking you there, Crash. Who at the wedding? Like, who do you know? Are you on Vanessa's side? Are you on mine? Do you know from my family?
Good one.
What?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Who do you know at the wedding? Everybody. You're the groom. You know everyone.
Yeah.
And what a magical day.
Yeah, I know. It's been absolutely amazing, and it's just I'm glad everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
You know. But come here, who? Just so I know. I'm just curious. Who here do you know? Who at the wedding? Like, would are you a guest of someone?
Yes. Yeah.
Who?
So, well, first of all, I know you. We've been chatting for, I'm going to say,
About 4 minutes
about 4
now,
minutes. Yeah, thereabouts. So I know you.
Yeah, that's true.
But I
suppose
obviously
prior to this conversation,
I had to have known someone else, right?
Yeah,
to
yeah.
bring me. So obviously, that's not you're not the person I know the most. I know somebody else who brought me.
absolutely. Who would that be?
Him, the priest.
You know the priest. Oh, you know the priest.
Yeah, I'm his date.
You know Father Jerry.
Yeah, I'm his date.
You're the priest's date.
Yeah. I
I didn't think the
you know
priest
the-
had a +1.
No, sorry, not the priests. That's crazy.
Yeah,
priests
priests-
don't do +1s.
No, he did
Well,
the ceremony.
Some of them.
Well, some of them do
That's-
famously. Yeah,
That's a whole
it's a
other-
different story. Yeah,
dark
yeah.
history.
Yeah, very dark
Ways,
history. Yeah, clerical abuse and stuff. But,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we were chatting.
We were
and
chatting.
We had a great chat.
But
But you
just-
probably need to get back to the top. Maybe I can come with you to the top table.
well,
Maybe there's a spare chair.
we're full up at the top table, but who would you be with? Would you just please just tell me who you're with?
Yeah. Okay.
Would you just come here, Crash? I want to go back to Vanessa and just say, because we were just curious. Would you just tell me who you're with?
You're really making a whole deal of potatoes out of this.
That's not an expression. But come here, would you just please, just who are you with? Like, who do you know here?
You really want to know who I'm with?
Yes, I really do want to know.
You really do want to know where I come from.
No, I just want to know
why I'm here.
Well, yeah, who did you come with?
I think you know.
I don't, Crash. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, cat got your memory? Johnny Groomsman?
No, like.
Well, maybe I can shake its tail and you can remember.
Okay.
Prague, 1989. Ring any bells?
No, I wasn't born till 1996.
Right. Okay. Let me try again.
Okay.
Prague, 1999.
I was
Too
3.
young.
Yeah, I was
Too
3. I
young.
wasn't in Prague.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not old enough.
Yeah,
to really.
hadn't got to Prague.
Prague, 2049. Blade Runner, 2049. Prague.
That's a movie. And it's not based in Prague. It hasn't happened yet. Yeah,
and it's not happened yet, right? We're not there.
No, it's a few years in the future. 23 years in the future. 20.
Jesus, really far.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm.
so I wouldn't be.
Yeah, so
remember.
I'm screwing this up.
Yeah.
Let me try one. Prague, 2009.
I wasn't in Prague.
The other one. What's the other one? What have I not said? I haven't said one.
2019.
Okay, let's just pretend I never did the other ones.
Oh yeah, okay.
Prague, 2019. That's right, Johnny Groomsman. You were there.
Yeah.
Don't you remember?
I was in Prague in 2019. Yeah.
You were in Prague in 2019.
How do you know that?
You were on a Prague stag. Not just any stag. Your stag.
Yeah. For this marriage.
This wedding in 2026.
Yeah.
You had your stag 7 years early.
Yeah. Well, look, we ran into some financial troubles after 2019, and we kind of just
long engagement.
Yeah, it was a long engagement.
Usually, once the stag is happening, that means the wedding's pretty quick after. But
It was.
not in your case.
Yeah, it was initially, but we had to kind of push it back. Yeah.
Financial issue. I don't want to pry.
Look, we're here today. Great day.
Everybody's story is their story. You were in Prague on your stag.
Yeah.
And you know what you did.
I was drunk. I was young. I needed the money
What was a financial situation?
for the wedding.
All right, I was going to say, because you had sex with a stripper. You did that for money?
I was the stripper on that stag.
Oh my God. That's so crazy. The whole time I was thinking it was the woman who was... No, you were the stripper.
Yeah. Well,
On your stag.
as I said, we were having some financial difficulties at the time. I was very desperate.
Yeah, okay. So and it was for the wedding? You did it...
saving for the wedding, yeah.
Which then didn't happen for another 7 years.
I spent the money on the rest of the stag, you see, yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You need a lot of help in terms of financial planning, I think.
100%.
It's becoming very obvious.
100%.
But you had sex with a woman.
I did. I'm sorry.
And I was about to say 7 months later. 9 months. How long does it usually...
9 months.
Okay, in Prague time, it's 7 months. Yeah, it's a little different.
Okay.
Time difference.
Okay.
7 months later, I was born. Crash Bandicoot? No. Call me Crash. What was your second?
Groomsman.
Groomsman.
Oh,
I'm your son.
you're my son, Crash?
I'm your 7-year-old son. Crash Groomsman.
No,
Yes.
it can't be.
It is.
I was on the pill.
I'm afraid it did not work on this occasion because, as they say, it's not 100% effective every time. Sorry.
Okay. Wow. So you're my son?
I am your son. Yeah, I'm your son.
So that's who you know. That's who you know. Here. Me.
Yeah, that's
Your
you,
dad.
ultimately, is who I know. Well, I actually do know the priest a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
We did date for a while.
You're a real child of Prague.
I'm a real child of Prague,
Okay.
and you're a dad of Prague.
Daddy. Call me Daddy.
All right, yeah, daddy.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Okay. Well, this day just got even more magical.
Right, you think
you
Vanessa's going to be okay with...
She is going to be delighted. Do you want to come up to the table?
I would, very understanding woman, can I just say, you have found yourself a keeper.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I would love to come up to the table. I'd love to meet the family.
Sit on Daddy's lap.
Okay, maybe not,
Okay.
but we'll see.
Thank you for doing this and being here.
I love you, daddy.
I love you, Crash Groomsman.
Mazel tov.
What a touching story.
It was an unlikely tale in many ways, but it was a beautiful one. And I have to say, I'm delighted for Johnny and for Crash that they found one another. Crazy that Johnny Groomsman had his stag 7 years.
7 years
before
is a
the
long
wedding.
time.
That's got to be one of the longest. And Crash Bandicoot / Groomsman, very grown up sounding for 7 years old.
He was ahead of his years, but he had a mission that he needed to. Sorry, I'm trying to look for the dates. I was supposed to have these ready for my gigs.
Oh, of course. I was wondering what you were doing. I was like, okay, Ryan is tipping away on the computer. I guess I'll just vamp for the next 5 minutes.
Just work away. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. Crash Groomsman also dated the priest, he said, which means he did that at an age younger than 7, which unfortunately is a little too real.
Yeah.
In many ways. But that aside, it was
a great reunion, and I hope we did you proud, Fionn Hannon.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoyed that story of a wedding crasher.
Yes, and keep sending us your ideas, guys. Not just you, Fionn, everybody who's listening. Send them to us on Instagram at The Roleplay Pod or on Gmail, theroleplaypod@gmail.com. Speaking of Gmail, Ryan is furiously scrolling through
found
his
the
Google
gigs.
calendar.
I've found the gigs. Yep.
He's found the gigs.
Don't you worry, guys. So I was saying earlier that I'm supporting Simon. Would you have
You
me
always support me.
Thanks, man. I did support you before.
Yeah, that's true.
Me and Simon have worked together on a few things, but I'm supporting Tony Cantwell on some of his tour. The 13th of March in Blanchardstown is the first one, and then the 18th of April in Vicar Street. Okay, and then in Dunleary on the 28th of May. So I'll be
Very
promoting
exciting.
that on my own socials. So thank you guys if you do buy tickets to that and come to see me and Tony Cantwell. That'd be great. Otherwise, I'm doing Bureau de Change on the 15th of May as well. That's a cool thing that you can buy tickets to. And that's like a Eurovision spoof. And that's great too. Simon, anything people can buy from you?
If there are still tickets when this comes out to the second show in London on 12th March with Rachel Gavo split bill, get tickets to those. The following night, I'm actually opening for Dylan Moran in London as well. So,
That's wild.
Yeah, come along to that too and enjoy a little bit of me and a lot of Dylan Moran. Guys, we love you so much. I have been Simon Hennessy, Emily Hauntë, and Crash Bandicoot / Groomsman.
And I've been Ryan Carrick. I've been Noel Craic. And I've also been Johnny Groomsman, father of Crash Groomsman. That was a very fun episode.
That was a fun episode. I had a great time.
Yeah. With you
Yeah.
and me.
With
Together.
you and me and the listener.
Thanks, listener. We love you.
Love you, listener.
Peace and love. Bye.